Alright, this is going into the basement. First, most importantly, smoke detectors. Check to make sure there are batteries in there, and also any sort of light fixtures. Make sure that they are all working. So there we go, we have some of those. There's some plugs we can test out. There's a lot going on in the basement, so it's a lot to cover. Fuse boxes, always good to know where they are. It's important to have a fire extinguisher. Here I see a little stall. It is a bathroom. So Lord, if that is working or what's the purpose of it, if we can use it, or if it's just there. Here we're going into the basement. This unit comes with a washer and dryer, so that's good to be aware of. Then looking again at the outside windows here, or the inside panels, excuse me, these have locks on them, and just looking to see if any of them are broken. And then we can see the rest of the basement. And actually I know that this fixture doesn't work, so we won't go back there, but checking out the rest of those windows as well. Then coming around to the other side. And here we go. Here's another unit. This is the uppers unit. There's the washer and dryer. Again, checking for windows. And here we have the furnace and the water heater. Sometimes landlords will leave filters for you to change, so you might want to check on that. Also, we have vents, and this one looks to be taped by my landlord, but these vents can heat the downstairs as well as the upstairs. So if they are on, you are losing a great deal of heat when you are heating in the winter, because you're actually heating your basement when you don't need to. So that is something to keep aware of as a first-time renter. Then here, it just looks like any old basement. We wanted to look at the walls, the crevices, the cracks. There's no sign of any animals, any residue of any sort, anything leaking. We want to check the floor. If there's stains on the floor, that would tell me that something was possibly leaking at one time. So it looks to be pretty good. Checking the ceiling for any leaks, anything major that we see. And coming back in, and I just turned off the light so we know that the light works. Here's one of those vents again. If we flip it the other way, we're heating the basement, and we don't want to do that. Checking all of the water here. So we could actually go as far as turning it on, and also checking the hot water to ensure that the hot water is working down here. That would help with laundry. And then we come into here, and obviously each basement is different. Again, light works, but I have a bunch of cables here, so this would be a good question to ask the landlord. What are these cables for, in case something happens and I need to know where something is and something breaks? What are these for? I'm not really sure. That's a question.